that I forgot. Okay, come on up, guys. This is a team that traveled all the way from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and they are going to be working with us and Grace Baptist to put on a vacation Bible school, and I'm going to give them an opportunity to share a little bit about who they are and what they're here for.
All right, hi. Okay, hi everybody. My name is Lydia Nemi, and I'm from Shoreview, Minnesota, and I'll be with the first and second graders this week.
My name is Caden Larson. I'm from Moorhead, Minnesota, and I'm with the third and fourth graders.
I'm Micah Farrow. I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota, and I'm with the fifth and sixth graders.
And then I am Maddie Carr, and I'm from Astoria, Oregon, and I will be with the preschool and kindergartners. And then me and Kaden are going to share a little testimony. Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, so we just want to talk about what sort of led us to the Bible school, and I'm going to talk about how it's impacted me, and then specifically like the community, and Maddie will talk a lot about the classes and how that's impacted her and stuff. So yeah, I wasn't sure that I was going to be going to the Bible school. I talked to my older sister who went though, and my dad, because my dad had gone, and really realized kind of the importance of getting a grounding in your faith. And a big thing for me was getting good Christian friends, because a lot of times my friends wouldn't steer me in exactly the right direction, and I don't know, that was kind of hard for me. And so when I got to school, the classes, I mean, I was learning a ton, and that impacted me a ton. And then, but the biggest thing I think for me was the fact that I had like friends and mentors and teachers who were setting good examples for me, and we like to say the phrase "call each other higher." So we'd, if we'd notice something that one of us shouldn't be doing, we'd say, you know, maybe shouldn't be doing that. And I don't know, that was really good for me. So the verse I wanted to say, because it was a verse I was thinking a lot, I won't even open it because I haven't memorized. Galatians 6:2, bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. And that was just a verse I reflected on a lot this last year at school. I don't know, just the constant pushing. I don't know, I realized the importance of having a good community and surrounding yourself with people who are going to call you higher and push you towards Christ. And that really helped me to see Christ's love more, Christ's forgiveness more through them. That was just a really big blessing.
Can I like set this over here? Okay, so Bible school impacted me in a lot of ways this year. Growing up, all throughout high school, I just really, really struggled with my faith. And growing up as a pastor's kid, I knew I knew a lot of the answers. I knew a lot in head knowledge, but it never really transferred to my heart. And so Bible school was that place where a lot of my head knowledge became heart knowledge. So I think it was like 3 weeks into school, I went to this apologetics conference, and his name was Tim Barnett, and he was talking about when you're like doing a button-up shirt, if you get the first button wrong, the whole shirt is wrong. And it was like this light bulb moment for me. I was like, whoa, I have like these core values in my head, like who God is, and they're wrong. And so it just like made me think of, I think that's why I struggle with my faith so much, is because justification was one huge thing where I felt like I needed to justify myself. And I didn't think, I was like, okay, I just got to clean myself up. I got to be a good enough person, and then God will love me. And I knew that was wrong, but like in my heart, I thought that was still true, if that makes any sense. And so at Bible school, the classes really helped me to realize, like, no, it is by God's grace that we are justified, and we don't deserve it. Like, we really don't. We don't deserve God dying on the cross for us at all, but he did, because he loves us so much. And so, like, it was like one of the most liberating things to know that I'm not good enough, but Christ is good enough for me, and that's all I need. And so, like, it was just so cool to, like, I guess, know that at Bible school. So I've learned a lot, but that was probably, like, a huge thing. And so I just want to read this scripture from Matthew 7:24. everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. The rain fell, the winds came, and the winds blew and beat on that house, but it did not fall, because it was founded on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. The rains fell, the winds came, the wind blew and beat against that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it. And so Bible school was really just that time for me where it was that building that foundation on the rock and knowing that when I'm going to fail all the time, but Christ won't. He will never fail me. And so realizing that when I am weak, he is so strong. And so always going back to that foundation. Every single time I fall, going back to the foundation that Christ is enough and he always will be. And so, yeah. I guess that's.
All right, well, thanks, guys. We're looking forward to a great week together doing ministry.